Alright guys, so today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the first half of the comma form. So try to stay with me the best you can. While we're doing this, we're going to stop and take some time to go over some techniques as well in the middle of the form. So make sure at those parts you guys pause the video so you guys can really practice and work on that part if you don't have it down, okay? Alright, so you're going to start at attention, tray up, kunai, and then you're going to come up from your bow. Now your junbi is actually going to be a throw, and then you're going to put both commas out to the side in front of you, and then you're going to make an X. So you're going to take the commas that are in your hand, you're going to throw one of them, grab it with your other hand, then you're going to do a double roll, put the commas out to the side, then you're going to make an X in front of you. Okay, so let's do that again. Tray up, kunai, okay, and you're going to release one comma for the junbi, double roll, and X in front of you. Okay, now both commas are going to come across your body, and you're going to step out in a sparring stance at an angle. You're going to go double chop out to the side. Then your commas are going to make an X above your head, you're going to step together, and you're going to do a Superman pose with both commas down. Okay, now we're going to start the actual striking part of the form. So you're going to chamber with your right comma up, you're going to step out, chop, punch, then you're going to switch your stance to the left, and you're going to strike with your right comma. Inward inner forward. Okay, this comma is going to pull back to your side, you're going to spin to the left, then you're going to step back out in the left front stance, inward inner form block, then your comma is going to block low block, then it's going to pull back. Other hand, inward inner form block, low block, pull back, and your right hand is going to punch. Okay, so let's reset and do that part fast. So tray up, kunai, junbi. Okay, the first two moves, 1, 2, then step out, chop, punch, inward inner form block, spin, block, 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 punch. All right, next part. Right comma is going to do a forwards roll, then you're going to look to the right, chop, punch, then you're going to step your right leg back and your feet are going to go together. You're going to spin over your left shoulder, but you're going to still kick to the right. So you're going to go tornado kick, you're going to do an extra spin after that, look to the left, both commas are going to do a double roll, then you're going to do a double punch in front of you. Okay? Now this next part gets a little bit harder, so let's do that part again. So we're back at the punch, forwards roll, look, chop, punch, step back, tornado kick, extra spin, double punch. Now the next part, okay, you're going to set one comma up high. It's going to be our left arm, right arm is going to go low. Okay, you're going to switch your arms and you're going to scissor them. When you do a scissor with your arm, what you're doing is a forwards roll down and a backwards roll up. And then you're doing the same thing on the other side. So when we do this, let's break it down. So left arm is going to do a forwards roll down. It's going to go to your leg. Right arm is going to do a backwards roll up. Then you're going to do the opposite. So you're going to go forward roll down with your right, backwards roll up with your left. And your goal here is to get them at the same time. So scissor 1, scissor 2, then your right hand's going to do a half scissor, then you're going to V-shrink. So let's do that again. So you just hit double punch, you're going to set your commas up, scissor 1, scissor 2, half scissor, V-shrink. Okay, now next part, striking forward, you're going to step out in the front stance. Strike with your right arm, chop. Now with your left arm, punch, you're going to turn your comma sideways, this arm's going to come out, chop under, your feet are going to step together, then you're going to step back in a right back stance and you're going to chop with your left arm, then punch with your right. Okay, so let's review this part again from the punch right before the tornado. So after that punch, you're going to go forwards roll, look, chop punch, step back tornado, double roll, double punch, scissor 1, scissor 2, half scissor, V-shrink. Okay, then you're going to step forward, chop, punch, turn, chop under, step back, chop, punch. Okay, that's as far as we're going to go today. I want you guys to work on breaking up those parts. If you guys need to pause the video at some points in the video, pause the video and just practice that move so you guys can get it down before you move on, okay?
Alright everybody, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the first 2 lines of the form, okay? So first thing that I'm going to do, alright, is I'm going to turn my sword out to the side this way. I'm going to unsheath my sword where my blade is facing out to the side. Now, as I unsheath it, I'm going to cut diagonally across my body this direction, stepping out into a long front stance at the same time, and cut. Now I'm going to grab with 2 hands, and I'm going to come back as I push forward with my sword. Now the next part we're going to work on is we're going to step together. I'm going to block with my hands at an X above my head this direction, and then I'm going to step straight forward again into a long front stance, cutting straight down, Then I'm going to turn and I'm going to cut up the exact same angle. So my angle coming down is going to be this direction. My angle coming up is the exact same direction as I turn, step, landing into a long front stance again, and cutting horizontally across my body. Now I'm going to be pulling the sword back by my side, blocking this way, moving my feet into a back stance, a sword back stance. Then I'm going to be coming across this way, re-stepping into a long front stance, stabbing forward. You'll notice in a long front stance, my feet should be on the exact same line, very opposite of what we do in a regular front stance. So I'm here, stabbing, pulling out, circling, back, resheath. Now one more time, a little bit faster. I'm going to turn my sword out to the side. I'm going to pull out. I'm going to step, cut, grab. Then I step, block, feet together, step long front stance, cut, cut up, turn, long front stance, cut, pull my hand back, block, hand comes back, stab, pull out, circle, back to a parallel stance. Now moving on to line number 2. I'm going to turn behind me, pull my sword out, horizontal cut with one hand, grabbing both hands on the sword, stepping backwards. My foot is going to turn in, knee pointed in, and I'm going to block up high. Now I step into a walking stance, just like this, as I cut straight up. Then I'm going to cut straight down, going backwards. Now, I'm going to circle, stepping forward, walking stance, cut, circle, push. All right, now second half one more time, or second line one more time. I'm going to take the sword, turn behind me. Now, when I resheathe my sword off of the first line, I'm only going to do it halfway. I'm going to leave about this much room in between. Now I turn it back out, behind me, I step this direction, cut, grab, push, block, then I go forward, walking stance, cutting up, cutting back, then I'm going to circle, cut, circle, unguard, this one. Then that is going to be the first 2 lines of your sword form. That's where we're going to stop. I want you to practice those lines and get a really good rhythm going each time you do them.
For the next part, we're going to be going over the long staff form, when we're going to be breaking down some parts of the form. So make sure if you guys are confused at any part of the form, you guys take a second, pause the video, and take your time to work on that technique, okay? So you're going to start at attention, you're going to go chariot. Now for kunye, what you're going to do is you're going to take the hand that's on the staff, and you're going to grab the other side of the staff. Okay, your right leg is going to come out, it's going to hit the bottom of the staff as you do a hand roll, and then it's going to go into your arm. Then you are going to go kunye. So all that needs to happen before you do your jumbi. So one more time, you're going to go chariot, flip your hand over, kick the staff out, hand roll, into your arm, kunye. Now for the jumbi, you're going to step out in a long front stance at an angle. You're going to set both arms up across your body. Right arm's going to come in front of you as your left hand opens. Okay, now my staff is already in my arm ready to go for my figure 8. So I'm going to bring it up to the ceiling. I'm going to drop it down as it drops down. I'm going to do one figure 8 here. Then I'm going to step together and do a spin. I'm going to turn into my second figure 8 here. The staff is going to come up to my right shoulder. Right hand's back, left hand's in front. Then I'm getting set up for a right power strike. So I'm going to step out long front stance and power strike in front of me. So let's go over that part fast now. So after you did the hand roll and you're at jumbi, you're here, okay, you figure 8, turn, figure 8, bring it up, power strike. Now from here, the staff is going to go on your left shoulder. So you're going to strike up and strike down. Bottom end's going to come up, okay, top end goes down. Then you're going to go around your head and strike in a straight line over here. Around your head, strike 1. Then you have to turn all the way behind you and strike. Around your head, strike 2. Then you have to go back to the front and strike. Around your head, strike 3. Now behind you. Around your head, strike 4. Then you're going to drop to one knee and stab in front of you. Okay, so let's go over that part fast. So we just got to here, figure eight, power strike. Up, down, around the head strike, around the head strike, around the head strike, around the head strike, stab, strike. Okay, now we're gonna add the next part. So from the stab, you're going to strike. Now the tip that's out right now, so your right hand should be in front. What you're gonna do is you're actually gonna do a trip. So you're gonna bring this tip up, then you're gonna draw a circle to the outside, bring it to the inside. As you come up in chamber for a power strike, then you're gonna step forward, power strike. Okay, so let's go over that motion again. So you just did stab, strike, then you're gonna do trip, strike. Okay, next part, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a double figure eight. Okay, with a double figure eight, what you're doing is you're keeping your hands pretty close, and you're gonna turn them and you're gonna make an X on one side, and then you're gonna unwind on the other side. So from our power strike, you're gonna bring your staff to the right side of your body, and then you're gonna X to the left side of your body. As you turn and bring it back to the right side of your body, then you're gonna strike again. Okay, and that's what we're gonna end today. So let's go over this part a little bit faster. So from the stab on one knee, you're gonna switch and do strike, trip, strike. Now you're gonna go double figure eight, X, unwind, power strike. Okay, now make sure when you guys are doing that, you guys pause the video if you guys are confused at any part so you guys can really understand the techniques in the form.